if this does bring money in my pocket, great. That's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it, one, because I think it's awesome to be able to teach people and give people access to cool information. But two, I want to meet cool people and like grow myself as a person.
Yeah.
What better way than to put myself under the hot seat, sit right in front of them, and have to go back and forward in an hour-long conversation?
Yeah.
Most people couldn't do that.
There's no better way.
And like, I was like, this is a no-brainer. This is what I'm committed to. And it's funny, Casey, another buddy, Callum, another buddy, Diego, all big in this space, were like, you know, this is a long game, right? And I go, yeah, right? Like, we're going to be doing this 10 years later and we're all going to be talking still. And they're like, yes. And like, that's what it is. Like, Danny Miranda is a perfect example. He's on episode like...
I want to go on a podcast with him.
Dude, that's who's inspired me to be like this, because I've watched tons of podcasts and it's cool. I get it. Ask the punchy questions, get the clips. He asks very thoughtful questions. Like, he may pause for 10 seconds to be like, okay, and then go deep. And it's not just the surface level. It's like, here's the question and here's 5 things under it that I want you to talk about. And I was like, okay, like that is a cool skill to have, to be able to communicate with people.
It's valuable, bro, because just like even myself, I'm not the best at articulating what's in my head, especially with all the stuff that's going on. But if you have someone who's a good host and can actually articulate questions in the right way, it brings out the best of people. So it's a very valuable thing.
Yeah, no. And that was the challenge I did to myself. Like, hey, these people are going to give you their time, and time, like you said, very valuable. I need to be ready. Like, that's why I came with notes ready to go. Spent the last 3 days watching all your clips, all your other podcasts, and trying to find what ways can I make things a little different? Where can I challenge him in certain ways? Because that benefits everybody. Like, now you might have said things that you haven't said on other podcast clips. You might have said things controversially or like positively.
Oh, we haven't got close to as controversial as.
No. I've seen a few, and I've seen a few that I was like, I'm gonna try and keep this business oriented so we don't go riffing off to the side. But like, dude, that's what got me here, and that's why I came. And I know we did a little riff here, but a way I like to wrap up every episode, I ask the same very simple question, and I have gotten the craziest answers. Some people will say they're going on an ayahuasca retreat in Costa Rica in 2 weeks. Some people will tell me that they're eating steak for dinner tonight. But my question to you is, Luke, what are you excited about in the near future?
Like, how near?
However you want to interpret it. Near can be a year from now, a week from now, a month from now. What is coming up in your life that you're excited about?
Dubai is going to be awesome. I've never been to Dubai. I'm going to see some very, very cool high-level people. But it's the same thing as usual, as just growth. I'm very excited to grow. And this has been a year of, we had like some massive months at the beginning of the year, but it's been very like steady. And they're big months, but like there's been no massive growth. It's been a year of building. And my friends laugh at me all the time, like, building in silence. I never have said that, and it's like a meme now that like Luke is building in silence. I've never said it. But it's been a year of building, because I understand long term, if I want to make tens of millions of dollars, I have to build the right foundation and the right team. That's what we've done this year. So we've made a few plays that I can't talk about that are behind the scenes. But if they go right, and I'm very confident they will, because it's our thing. We're in full control of it. It will change everything. We will be 100 times bigger than we are now. More people will see us. We'll make more money. Just everything will be at scale. So I'm very excited to see those come into fruition, and all the hard work that we've done in the last year start to finally pay off. Because then the end of the year is always our biggest. So it's time to kind of reap what we've sowed.
Yeah, dude, I'm really excited to be able to follow it now. And now I know on the inside who you are, and I could be that much more excited when I see you be continuously successful.
Thank you, bro.
And this has been an absolute pleasure. Like, where can people go find you? I want people to be able to go interact with you that watch it.
Luke Alexander on everything with 2 X's. So Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everything.
Awesome. Dude, thank you so much. Like,
thank you.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Like, this has been an absolute pleasure. First in-person episode. Anybody listening, please drop some feedback. Tell us what you think about this episode. Like, subscribe, give us some love. We're trying to grow here to keep getting amazing guests like Luke on the show. But dude, absolute pleasure.